So please, guys, give it up for this incredible lady that is Jennifer Harris.
Hello, my gorgeous Y sisters! Oh my gosh, so you weren't supposed to make me cry like before I even started talking. That's different. So first off, I apologize for my voice. I have a little bit of convention excitement going on. Just kidding, it's a cold, but we're just gonna pretend it's from all the screaming because it would be at the end anyways. Anyone else got that going on already? Yeah, okay, so you guys understand. But who is so excited to be here in London for the first ever European convention? It's incredible, right? So Louise already introduced me, so I can kind of skip through all that stuff, but just want to give you a little bit of my journey. I joined Younique back in February of 2015. I kind of tripped and fell into it. I wasn't looking for a business in network marketing or direct sales, much like probably many of you, but I absolutely fell head over heels in love with the company and the mission, and I kind of ran with it from there. And I promoted to pink status within my first month, and then I focused a lot of energy and effort into helping other people do what I was doing, and before I knew it, 2 years later, our team was a black status team. This year, we actually maintained black status 6 months in a row, which was a huge accomplishment, and all of that is just by learning the pathway to pink and then teaching other people how to get to pink and how to teach other people how to get to pink. It's all about that duplication. So I'm really excited that you guys are all here and that you all want to get to pink status. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about that, but I want to know, who wants to know the big secret on how to get to pink? Yeah? Yeah? I'm not sure that was enthusiastic enough to tell you. So, who wants to know the big secret on how to get to pink? All right, I think I'll share it. So when you guys leave here today, I can guarantee you, after listening to Nicola, Anne, and myself, you are going to feel confident and you are going to know exactly what to put into place to get to pink status. Sound good? Yes. Okay, here's the secret. You guys want to hear it? All right. The secret is up here. Nicola and Anne are going to give you a lot of things that you can literally put into practice. They're going to give you all the mechanics, all the specifics, the task list, all that, what you need to physically do. But until you actually believe with conviction, with everything in your soul, that you are already a pink status presenter, not going to be one, but right now, sitting in this chair, you are a pink status presenter. You are a green status presenter. You're a black status presenter. Until you believe that, you're not going to get there. You could take all the notes you want. You can even go home and put them into practice. But if you're not doing them with that passion and that belief that you can, the can secret, then it's not going to happen. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to commit to the decision to become pink status. If you think about it, there's a difference between being interested and being committed. If you're interested in something, you're gonna do things when it's convenient for you. But if you're committed, you're gonna do whatever it takes to get to that end goal. So like, I'm kind of interested in a cheeseburger right now, but I'm not like fully committed to it. So somebody might walk up to me after this and be like, want to go get pizza? And they could totally steer me towards pizza. But I'm actually very committed to the mission of this business. So when I am sick, or when I don't feel like it, or when life gets me down, I still get out of bed every morning and run like crazy towards those dreams of helping other people find success in this business and introducing this business to other people, because I'm committed to it. It's not like a cheeseburger to me. So you have to be committed. You have to, I think it was Marissa that said it earlier about writing it down. It's actually a statistic that was proven. I think it's 70%, and I don't want to get it wrong, so just approximately 70%. If you write down your goals, they are 70% more likely to happen. That's a little bit of work for a lot of results. just writing it down. So what you have to do first when you're working towards pink status is you have to make that commitment. You need to write it down. You need to put it everywhere. Dye your hair pink. I'm just kidding. But unless you want to, because it's gorgeous. But, paint your nails pink, wear pink all the time. Just think everything pink, and it's going to happen. But it's not going to happen, even if you make that commitment, until you accept your worth. You have to know that you are worth pink status. You are worth increasing your paycheck and getting paid your value. That is true. It's so easy for us to not realize our worth, to think that we are less than. Because I actually want to do something with you guys before I tell you a little story. And that is, I want everyone to kind of pick someone sitting next to them and just we're going to partner up, but we're going to do this real quick. So I want you to, in your head, in each of your own heads, you don't have to share it with each other, but just think of a time recently where someone else or something that happened made you feel less than. Okay, everyone got something in their heads? Okay. Now I want you to take turns saying to your partner, you deserve more, you are worthy. Do it.
You deserve more, you are worthy.
Is she kidding? Okay, so if you think about it, guys, how much, I know that what are we, pounds here? Is that the currency, pounds? So is it a pound? Is that the thing? 1 pound? Okay, so my example has always been the dollar bill, but we're gonna convert it here. So a pound is worth what here?
A pound.
Let's say you take that pound and you crumple it up and you throw it on the ground and you stomp on it. Is that what?
It's a coin. It's a coin. Take 5 pounds.
Okay, you have a dollar bill. Wait, I got 10 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm learning. Okay, you have 10 pounds. You take those 10 pounds and you crumple them up, you throw them on the floor, and you stomp on them and you pick it back up. How much is it worth? Yeah. So it doesn't matter what someone else does to you. You are still worth what you are. And you are you. There is no one else in this world like you. And you have to believe in yourself and believe that you're worth it.
Yeah.
I grew up a lot of my life being, my childhood being bullied from different areas in my life, held to very, very high standards. I had friends and even teachers call me fat. I went through a lot of things in life that have torn down my self-worth. If you had the chance to have a one-on-one conversation with me before I joined this company, you would be completely surprised that I'm standing here on this stage today. I have been through years upon years of eating disorder battle because of that. There was a point in my life where I felt like I was so unworthy of love or any greatness that I literally I expressed that through eating disorder, and I would wake up in the morning and I would not let myself eat until I got on a scale, and that scale number was lower than when I first woke up. And only then would I eat. And that lasted through my first pregnancy, which I'm really ashamed to say, but thank God, he's such an intelligent, beautiful child. He's so healthy. But once I joined this company and surrounded myself with you guys and found my worth, that's when that changed. And when it comes to, the can secret and committing to your decisions, the last piece of it is having a no excuse mindset. Because what's gonna happen when you say, I'm making this commitment, that's it. From here on out, I'm changing my vibration. I'm ready because I'm worth it. I deserve it, right? When you do that, the world's gonna fight back. I can guarantee you, because every time in my life that I have upped my game, that I've changed my vibration, the world has punched me in the stomach. I went to GoPro last December, and Eric Worre told me exactly that. And I remember sitting in that chair, and after hearing all these amazing speakers, and I just felt the energy, and you guys know energy is transferable, right? So like I felt all this energy, and I was like, I'm going home, I'm gonna be $1 million earner, I've got this. Guys, by the way, this was the month before our team started consistently hitting black status. I went home and I was like, things are gonna change. Things are gonna change. And I texted my husband at the time, who's now my ex-husband, and I said, you know what? I'm ready to play different. I am so excited. I've learned so much. I can do so much more with this company and this business than what I've done. I have so much more potential, and I'm living small, and I'm done living small. And you know what he said to me? He sent me back a text message that was a screenshot of this website calling network marketing a scam. Does this look like a scam to you? Does this look like a scam to you? No. This thing that has completely changed me, changed my life, made me a better person, was being belittled, not valued by someone else. So I got home, and a couple weeks later, he filed for divorce. And that was in the middle of my 20 and 30. Who knows what a 20 and 30 is? Okay, if you don't know what a 20 and 30 is, go into your back office under training, you gotta learn that. So I was in the middle of doing my 20 and 30, which is basically focused on sponsoring a bunch of people all at once. And I had sponsored 9 people in 4 days. And that was the biggest accomplishment in my career to date. And that's when that happened. And I couldn't get out of bed, and I couldn't move. And I thought to myself, I have got to get out of bed. I have got to keep going, because I made this commitment and I know my value. But guys, I want to tell you, that doesn't mean that you don't struggle with things sometimes. You have to find that no excuse mindset, because here's the thing, excuses are just the same thing as overcoming a problem. So someone that's not going to succeed is going to see an excuse, but somebody that's going to succeed is going to see a problem in front of them, and they're going to have a problem solving mindset for it. So I want you guys to make sure that you commit, you accept your worth, and you get into that no excuse mindset. All right, so what I did when they asked me to speak about Pathway to Pink is I kind of look back at the people on my team that have promoted to Pink throughout the years, and kind of took inventory of what are 3 of the main skills that I see that they possess. And the thing is, when you come into this business, you're gonna come into it at a different level in these skills than someone else. So never ever look at the person beside you, above you, below you, diagonal, and say, oh, I can't do this because she's so passionate and I'm not. We all come in at different levels, and comparison is just a thief of joy, guys. You have got to instead bloom on your own, take inventory. Matter of fact, if you have a pen and paper, I want you to write these 3 things down real quick. And I want you to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 in each of these categories, where you are right now, okay? 1 to 10, passion, knowledge, and mindset. If you can master these 3 things, you're not just gonna be Pink. You're gonna change lives. You're gonna change your life, and you are gonna change the lives of so many other, and that is so much more fulfilling than any color status you could have. But of course you're gonna benefit on the way. So once you write that down and you rate yourself, I want you to circle the one you need that you're lowest in. That's the one you need to start working on first, okay? Start getting that number up. You wanna get all of these to a 10. So let's talk really quickly about how am I gonna improve these, okay? So number 1 is passion. If your friends and family don't look at you and immediately think of your unique business, you're probably not a 10. If you aren't living and breathing this company, and I don't mean make it your life, like you gotta live your life, But if you're not thinking constantly, you know, like when you wake up in the morning, when you go to bed at night, if you don't have that fire, if you're going on your lives, you're just like, hey guys, here's my mascara. Then you're lacking your passion. That's about a 1, okay? I need you to get on there and be like, guys, oh my gosh, it's the coolest thing ever, let me show you, okay? That's like closer to a 10, but your voice probably will sound better. So what can you do to find your passion, guys? You gotta work really hard to find your why and find the things about this business. Why did you come here today? Why are you in London? Why are you in London? Why are you sitting in a chair learning about how to get to pink? What is driving you? Connect more to that, dig deeper into it, and then also find things about this business that you love most. Is it the foundation? Is it the makeup? Is it coaching other people? And put more effort into that, because when you connect to those things that you love, you're gonna have more passion. Knowledge, okay. Maybe you need to learn more about network marketing. Maybe you're new to this, like I was. I spent so many hours reading, Googling, all kinds of stuff. Go into your back office. If you need to learn about network marketing, tons of amazing stuff from Eric Worre in the back office. Teaches you everything you need to know for free, by the way. Cha-ching. Maybe you need to learn more. You want to improve your makeup skills, your makeup application skills. YouTube, Facebook Lives. Okay, maybe you need to learn about social media. You want to learn, more about Facebook and algorithms and stuff. Guys, who here's ever heard of Google? Why are there 0 hands? Is that why we're not pink? I'm just kidding. Okay, so be resourceful. There are so many resources out there. Be a resourceful rainbow. Mindset. Okay, if you are thinking anything less, we just kind of talked about this. Just apply the CAN secret to improve that mindset ranking for yourself. But if you're thinking anything less than I am a total boss babe who is so capable of reaching pink status and beyond, and I'm going to be at the top of this company one day because it is achievable, especially for me, because I got this. If you're not thinking that, if you aren't thinking abundantly, you're limiting yourself. So make sure that you're doing your personal development to get there. All right, who's seen this already? It's not the best graphic ever. Let's give it up for corporate. Mm-hmm. We have seriously the best corporate team in the entire world. I'm not going to go through this step by step because I know that Anne and Nicola are going to give you a little bit more details on some of the pieces of this, like building and selling. But this is a great tool. Instead, what I want to do is tell you that you should definitely have a copy of this. It should be your Bible. But I'm going to give you my really, really quick 3 top tips, okay, for getting to pink. Number 1 is whenever you're working on one of these areas, so let's say, for example, you're trying to sell mascara, but you should be focused on the 4D. It is revolutionary. It's amazing, right? Am I right? Okay, so let's say I want to sell the 4D. Make a quick 2-minute video applying it, just showing how to apply it, and challenge people to take the challenge with you. Okay, I want you to take this challenge. Okay, we have a 14-day love it guarantee. They're getting the mascara. If they don't love it, they send it back. Okay, that's the challenge. Send that video in Messenger to anyone you would invite to coffee. Anyone, okay? If you're trying to sponsor, make a quick opportunity video, send that out. If you're launching your business, make a launch video with excitement and passion, right? Send that out. Get into Messenger, guys, it's huge. Number 2, have a daily task list and commit to doing it with no excuses every single day. If you do that for 90 days, guarantee you'll be a pink. And then number 3, calendar planning. Book your calendar so full that you can't see any white space on it. From the beginning of my career in Unique, I every month had a layout of that month. I would write in my personal obligations first, and then any blank space, I would book something. Parties, in-home events, my own things. I would do my own campaigns for my customers. It doesn't matter what you're doing as long as it's getting you exposed to your network. Book that calendar full. All right, I want you guys to do something. I'm gonna challenge you to do this with me because I think that it's gonna help you take that first step to commitment. And what I want you to do, this is my beautiful friend, Kim. Isn't she pretty? So what I want you to do is I want you to do the hashtag Pink Status Challenge with me. The first thing that you're gonna do is I want you to do this part now, but the second part later, okay? The first part is get a new piece of paper, Write, I am worthy, I am pink status, as big as you can. I want you to write that now. Later today, I want you to take a selfie with it and post it on your social media with that hashtag. Because we're gonna make waves. We're gonna put it into the universe. We're gonna accept it when it comes to us because we're worth it, right? We're worthy. So I kind of wanna finish this off with like a little story for you guys about my travels here in London. So who here is visiting London? Okay, and who here is from London? Okay, is it not like the most beautiful, amazing city in the world? I don't know how much you guys have gotten out to see, but so I've always had this dream of coming to London. It's like for 20 years now, I've always wanted to come to London. And when Marissa asked me if I would speak at convention, I literally fell to the floor crying because it was a dream come true. Like literally, we were on video call. Did she tell you about this? We were on video call. I was at my son's t-ball game, and I just screamed and fell to the floor crying in front of everyone. It was quite embarrassing, but it's okay. So I looked at it, and at that time that they had asked me, I was starting everything with the divorce process, and I told you guys that it broke me, right? Like all that hard work that I did for the first 4 years being in this company built me up. I felt amazing about myself. This divorce has crumpled that all to the ground again. And I'm building from scratch. And so there are days that it's really hard to work my business, and there are days where I feel great. But I know how important it is after being through this journey already with Unique. I know how important it is. So I said to myself, you need to find you again. You need to find your worth again. Because until you do, you're not gonna be able to fill in other people's cups. You're not gonna be able to get to the next level of your business until you find yourself again. So I decided to come to London a week early and do like a solo girl trip. And I got here and it was really kind of scary trying to navigate everything by myself. Something I've never done before. I've never traveled outside of the US before by myself. And after the first day, I felt so accomplished. But what happened by the last day, which was Wednesday, so before convention started, that was the last day of my solo trip. What happened was I fell in love twice, which you guys think is probably not good when you're going, like, still not officially divorced yet. You shouldn't be falling in love, right? But I fell in love once with this city because it truly is magical. And second, with myself. I want you all to do something out of your comfort zone. It doesn't mean go to a city by yourself. Don't put that on me. I want you all to do something out of your comfort zone that is going to help you find yourself a little bit more. That's going to help you discover yourself and fall in love with yourself despite all the things you've been put through. Because you know what? All the things that I've been put through, death of a sibling, my parents were in a terrible motorcycle accident, so much death in my family, all the bullying, the eating disorders, the divorce, the hard marriage, being married to an addict, all of that I went through is because somebody needed me to go through that so I could stand here and tell them that they can get through it when they're going through it. And so for that, I'm grateful. And when I fell in love with myself, I was with Kimberly Cole. Anyone know Kimberly Cole with the Unique Foundation? She is absolutely incredible. We walked into a tattoo parlor this Wednesday, like 2 days ago, and I got this crown. And it's really meaningful to me, but I want you guys to all do something with me before I leave you today. I want you guys to all take your pink glittery crown. It's invisible, by the way. Like, take it out. It's invisible. And I want you to all do what I did. Put that crown on your head and carry that with you for the rest of your life because you deserve all of the amazing things coming your way. Thank you, guys.
How awesome was that? Was she incredible or what? Right, give it up again for Jen Harris. Thank you. So I could only, when I turned around at the very end, I could only see 2 or 3 rows back, but literally everyone I could see was putting their invisible glittery crown on. Did you put your invisible glittery crown onto the back? You did?